We can communicate between our networks, but on the 10 client, our internet access is still going through the gateway for the 10 network. We can verify this with the MTR tool, or My Traceroute. I'll type mtr google.com. And I can see the route that my traffic is taking. The first hop is 10.0.2.1, the gateway for the 10 network, and from there, it goes out to the internet. I'll press Q to exit. So let's make some changes to make sure that our traffic goes out through the 192 network instead. What we need to do is change the gateway that the traffic is running through to our router instead of the gateway for the 10 network. So I'll change the connection information with nmcli con mod my Ethernet, and then I'll write IPv4.gateway 10.0.2.6, and then take the connection down and back up again. Because I want my router to send traffic out through the 192 network, I need to double check that the route which allows that is the one that my traffic is going to take. Over here on my router, since I have two interfaces and thus two routes that traffic can take, when Network Manager brings up the interfaces, it has to pick a priority for those routes. Let's take a look at the routing table and see what's going to happen. I'll write IP route show. What I'm looking at here is the metric. The lower the number, the higher the priority. So this route here, default via 10.0.2.1, has a metric of 101, but my route through 192 has a metric of 100, so it's going to prefer this one. That's what I want. If I needed to change that, I could go into the connection editor with nmcli con edit and then say my 192 network and take a look at the IPv4 settings. And I could change this route metric here by saying set IPv4.route metric, and I could set it to something even lower, maybe even 0, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go back to the 10 client and see where my traffic's going now. I'll write mtr google.com, and now I can see that my traffic is going through 10.0.2.6 here on line 1, and then over to 192.168.0.1. And then after that, it jumps out to the internet. Great.